Hello, fellow TBCians, broadcasters, and members of the Billion Coin community. I am once again Ibrahim Kareem, a motivational speaker, bringing you inspiring information. Today, too, will be the same. I want to talk about leadership skills, and leadership quality. More so, as the admin, our able admin is at the moment on about every TBCians or the billionaire TBCians to pull their weight. The admin is trying to make sure that anyone with one full TBC coin, one full billion coin, will have to pull their weight more by way of either recruiting or broadcasting, as there is the assumption that quite a few of us are not recruiting at the moment. So it is in this regard that I want to talk about leadership. What is leadership? What is a leader? We have leaders in the billion coin community, and our foremost leader, obviously, is the admin, the able admin. He is the head of the TBC, and he is giving us able leadership, but he is not able to do everything, obviously. And as a result, he has other leaders assisting in various cadres of the TBC community, such as the different country leaders and the able send button coordinators and various broadcasters, such as Mbe Derek, Randy Wilson, grandfather Stephen Coffey, Samuel Etindale, Tara Sharma, Pritam Kumar, Mizanur Rahman, Scott Thorne, Saeed Rahman, Victoria Flourish, and so many others. But the issue still is that these leaders are not enough to drive quick development in our communities. So we need additional leaders. We need additional leaders to step up, to come out and assume proper leadership so that they can assist so many others that are yet to come in or are already in but haven't activated their accounts. That is why we need more leaders. Now, it was John Maxwell that said leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. That is the position which our admin has successfully done for us. He had the vision for the billion coin and he translated it into reality for us all. So, other leaders coming behind too have to step up to actualize more of this reality. So, that is why I'm going to quickly go through best leadership skills that we are expecting from various TVians and broadcasters so that they can step forward and take up the mantle. We are looking for self motivated individuals to become leaders, motivated individuals that desire to achieve above and beyond expectations. This comes from their passion, pride, and desire to become better, and the motivation to do things better than everyone else. That is what stands one out as a leader. To succeed as a leader, you need to be motivated, and no one else can do that for you except yourself. It was the American writer Maya Angelou that said, "Nothing will work unless you do." Secondly, we want individuals with standards to step up in our billion coin communities, individuals that can hold themselves and the people around them to a higher standard than most, both on a personal and professional level. Leaders understand that in order to achieve higher standards, they need to have strong values, hold themselves accountable for their words, their actions, and never make excuses. Remember, you are the average of the five people you spend the most time with. So, these leaders we are looking for are individuals that are already in good communities, in good training tutorials, who are already rubbing shoulders with like minded individuals, with other similar leaders who have these leaders as their mentors. Now we now expect them to step up and claim their own leadership mantle. Another aspect needed of our leaders is confidence. Unfortunately, confidence can be one of those things you either have or don't have. But I believe that it can be practiced and learned. This confidence has to do with your inner perception of your ability to fulfill a particular role and is built through your experiences and dealings during your life. To build your confidence, you need to be open to new experiences and be willing to fail, or you'll never grow and find the strength needed to push the limits of what you are capable of. Eleanor Roosevelt, the wife of former American president, said, "You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face." Yeah, fear is what we need to overcome to have confidence. Optimism and positivity. Whether others might think or where others might think a project or task is too difficult, leaders face those challenges with energy and positivity. Positivity is contagious. So be sure to focus on your attitude and understand you set the tone for your business and the people around you. When you are positive and enthusiastic, you can carry others along with you. And that is a necessary quality of a leader. Leaders we need in the billion coin community. We also need accountability. We need individuals that can be accountable. This type of individuals will make able leaders. Being accountable means that you accept responsibility for the outcomes expected of you, both good and bad. You don't blame others and you don't blame things that were out of your control. Until you take responsibility, you are a victim. And being a victim is the exact opposite of being a leader. Great leaders take initiative to influence the outcome and take responsibility for the result. Courage, that's another great thing expected of leaders of the billion coin community. It was Aristotle that said courage is the first virtue because it makes all the other virtues possible. Leadership sometimes involves making unpopular decisions, which requires a certain level of bravery. As we know, our able admin oftentimes make such decisions that may be unpopular, but nonetheless is necessary. That is what courageous leaders do. They take unpopular decision at the necessary time to move entities forward. If you want to be more courageous, you need to try new things, have more trust and confidence in others, as well as be able to raise difficult issues that others would leave unresolved. It was the writer Robert Louis Stevenson that said, keep your fears to yourself, but share your courage with others. That is a good advice. Keep your fears to yourself and share your courage with others. Yeah, we don't want individuals that will come and be sharing their fears publicly on Facebook or public forums about their fears of TBC or their misgivings about TBC. No, you keep such fears to yourself and share your courage. That is what we need. Uh, they said leadership is not opposition or a title, it is action and example. Action and example. And that is what we need of our leaders in TBC. Let them lead by example. Ability to recruit, ability to broadcast, ability to mentor, ability to tutor others by way of training. That is what we need. It's not a position. We don't need leaders that are just country leaders and nothing else. We need them to practicalize that leadership by action and example. either through broadcasting, through recruiting, through mentoring, through training. That is what leaders are. They lead from the front by example and action. Another trait we want from individuals aspiring to leadership in the TBC community is for them to be engaged. Great leaders are able to focus their attention on the problem at hand without being distracted. In this age of the mobile phones and tablets, people are so easily distracted, and the attention span of we humans is so short now that you can't get 5 minutes of some people's attention without they being distracted by their phone, a text message, a WhatsApp message. So we want leaders who can be focused and engaged for long period of time consistently. These are the type of leaders that can initiate changes even when you're extremely busy. You need to make sure that you are participating in the process with team members and not giving others from the sideline. You need to be engaged with everyone, with your new recruits, with the referrals, with your colleagues, even with your upline. That is traits of leaders. What of character? Leaders are well defined and have unique personas. They have unique personalities that make them one of a kind. They are full of personality. Yep, they are full of personality, and they are not afraid to stand alone and be different. They understand that the thing that make them different are the things that define their character. Okay. Leaders with humor. That's another good quality. Many leaders are perfectionists, which tend to make them critical of themselves and the people around them. But let's face it, nobody can be perfect. We're only human and we always fall short. We can only try to do our best and leave the rest. You should have a healthy sense of humor about life and not take yourself too seriously because, after all, no one is going to leave this world alive. Yes, no matter how much you love it, no matter how long you live, we can't leave this world alive. Everybody's going to go at one time or the other, even if you're kicking and screaming, you're going to go out dead. So, leaders who take themselves too seriously risk alienating others, such as their colleagues and their downlines. Effective leaders have the ability to laugh at themselves and laugh with others. There's a difference there. You laugh at yourself and you laugh with others. You don't laugh at others, okay? You laugh at yourself and then you laugh with others. There's a big difference there. Because when you laugh with others, you're laughing together and enjoying the process together. When you laugh at them, that is making jest. And we don't want that. You can make jest of yourself, all right and well. What is passion? Passionate leaders for TBC should have strong, uncontrollable desire that pushes them forward. The amount of passion you have directly affects your attitude. It directly affects your energy and that of your followers as well. Why? Because passion is contagious. Passion is enthusiasm. And when you have it in copious amounts, you can infect your colleagues, you can infect your downlines, you can infect every other person with your enthusiasm. And that can only be a good equation. We need leaders to use the excitement to ignite the passion of their followers. It was the late Steve Jobs that said, you have to be burning with an idea or a problem or a wrong that you want to right. If you're not passionate enough from the start, you will never stick it out. See, that's the man that gave us the iPhone, the iPod, and the iPad. You need a burning idea, or burning problem, or burning issue that you want to resolve. The more you're passionate about it, the better. And that's when you can stick it out. So, how many leaders can we bring forth from the billion coin community? Because we need more as we are moving forward to expand by leap and bound. We need more and more leaders. We're in no way enough yet. So, appealing to each and every able TBCian to step forward and come and claim the mantle of leadership. It was Joe DiMaggio that said, a person always doing his or her best becomes a natural leader just by example. Let me repeat that. A person always doing his or her best becomes a natural leader just by example. See, you don't need a certificate to become a leader. You don't need a degree. You don't need to be selected or ordained. You just need to always be doing your best. And that will potentially make you a leader because most people don't even do their best. They don't offer their 100% anyway to start with. So if you are there doing your best all the time, always offering your 110%, as some will say, then you will naturally stand out for the position of a leader. It is said that great leaders don't tell you what to do, They show you how it's done. Great leaders don't tell you what to do. Eh, do that, do this, come here. No, they show you, yeah, this is how it is done. Let us do it this way here. So that is qualities of a leader. They know what they're talking about and they will show you. That is, they walk the talk. Not only talk the talk, but they walk the talk too. Another leadership skill expected of a future TBC leader is integrity. Integrity. For you to have strong moral values is an important leadership trait because it will allow others to clearly identify with you. Having sincerity and honesty in all your dealings assures your followers of your intentions, and that will ensure that people want to associate with you because of your integrity. They trust you, they will go the extra mile for you because they know that you have their back. That is what integrity is, a leader that has the back of his followers. And that is expected of all our leaders in the billion coin community. We cannot afford leaders that will send the followers ahead and then be backsliding. No, that wouldn't do. Again, it is said that a true leader has the confidence to stand alone, the courage to make tough decisions, and the compassion to listen to the needs of others. He does not set out to be a leader, but becomes one by the equality of his actions and the integrity of his intent. That's a long one. Let me repeat that. A true leader has the confidence to stand alone when necessary, the courage to make tough decisions when it is warranted, and the compassion to listen to the needs of others. He does not set out to be a leader, no, but becomes one by the equality of his actions and the integrity of his intent. Mine, that is a big requirement and a big need, but I'm sure we have people, Tibetians of sterling qualities in our community that can step forward and take up the mantle to assist the admin and the community to move forward by leaps and bounds. This is our appeal to all Tibetians and broadcasters as we move forward to our next stage in growth to bring abundance and prosperity to humanity. Thank you all. If you have enjoyed my broadcast, kindly subscribe to my channel and click the like button. If there's any issue that you would like to raise or talk about, drop a note. Let me be aware and it will be addressed. Thanks for your time and God bless. Peace.